Business leaders across Iowa need graduates who can contribute from day one. That's what sets the Iowa State University Ivy College of Business apart. Our students are directly admitted to the college and their major on day one. That gives them immediate access to hands-on learning, career support, and industry connections. The result? Job-ready talent for Iowa companies, communities, and the economy. Explore Ivy today.
The Business Record News Headlines is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry. Welcome to the Business Record Iowa News Headlines podcast, presented by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University. This is your weekly essential briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record President Chris Conetzkey here with my co-host, Business Record Editor Sarah Diehn. And we're starting with our Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record Newsroom that you might have missed over the past week. Sarah, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks, Chris. The city of West Des Moines will be working with a new developer on the redevelopment of Valley West Mall after a previous developer failed to reach an agreement to acquire the mall. The Business Record has learned that brokerage firm CBRE put the mall back on the market and that at least 4 development groups submitted bids to buy the 60-acre site. Ankeny-based ATI Group went under contract to buy the mall last year, but the deal stalled over a deal to buy out JCPenney's lease. ATI Group is one of the groups that submitted a bid for this next phase, but told the Business Record that they have not been selected. Todd Malang with CBRE said he hopes a new developer will be selected soon and the due diligence process can begin.
Des Moines Central Business District is getting an influx of about 700 new people as American Equity makes a new home downtown in the former Nationwide building. The insurance company held a celebration for guests at the new headquarters last week. American Equity occupies more than 200,000 square feet in the building at 1150 Locust Street. CEO Jeff Lorenzen said the new headquarters is designed to accommodate growth the company is forecasting and will be able to accommodate 1,200 to 1,300 employees. In the last 2 years, Lorenzen said American Equity has hired or transferred more than 100 people into the Des Moines market. Community leaders say the company's move is a boost to downtown activity as office vacancy rates in the Central Business District remained above 17% in the first quarter.
New FDIC data shows recent bank merger and acquisition activity in Iowa contributed to modest declines in deposits and loans at Iowa banks in the first quarter. The acquisitions of Two Rivers Financial Group and Midwest One Financial Group transferred over $6 billion in deposits and just over $3 billion in loans combined to the bank's new owners. That resulted in deposits dropping nearly 3% from the fourth quarter and loans declining by about 4.3% since the last quarter. Nationally, FDIC data shows loan balances grew 7.1% over the last year, the fastest annual growth rate since 2023. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com. Next up is our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa.
The Iowa Capitol Dispatch reports that Governor Kim Reynolds signed several agricultural and environment-related bills into law Monday. Legislation signed included the Farm to Faucet water quality proposal, a $319 million effort to improve Iowa's water quality over the next 12 years. The proposal includes a one-time $25 million investment to upgrade Central Iowa Waterworks nitrate removal capacity. Reynolds also signed Iowa Ag Secretary Mike Naig's Iowa Farm Act, which among its changes makes the Choose Iowa pilot program permanent.
The Quad Cities Business Journal reports the Quad Cities International Airport will receive federal grant funding to support its multi-year terminal modernization project. The $3.3 million award will support ongoing construction for Phase 2 of the terminal project, which includes improvements to nearly all public-facing spaces. The funding comes from the FAA's Airport Terminal Program.
The Iowa Capitol Dispatch reports that Governor Kim Reynolds last week signed a measure into law that imposes a 5-cent tax on vapes and alternative nicotine products. Revenue from the tax will go into the state's healthcare trust fund with up to $3 million allocated to pediatric cancer research. Any further revenue generated will stay in the trust fund, which supports Iowa Medicaid. The measure drew pushback while moving through the legislature, with health advocates saying the tax is not high enough to deter people from using nicotine products.
Radio Iowa reports the University of Dubuque is adding a 2-year degree program this fall to meet the increasing demand for airplane and helicopter pilots. The associate's degree offering will allow students to train and start their careers in half the time. The university's aviation department is expecting just under 500 students enrolled in its program this fall. It is also in the middle of an expansion project, adding to its aviation learning center and adding 2 new hangars at the Dubuque Regional Airport.
Manufacturer Conetzkey is expanding its facility in Mount Pleasant, adding a more than 80,000 square foot building. The building will integrate production, warehouse, and office space to support Conetzkey's hose and belt business. Opus is the builder on the project, which is expected to be complete next summer. The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at the link in the show description. That's our show today. Before we go, we have a couple things for you to take with you for the rest of the week. One thing that's coming up in this Friday's Business Record, get a look at how mall operators across the state are evolving the spaces to meet the needs of today's retail landscape. And lastly, one fun thing to know, Mainframe Studios is hosting its monthly First Friday event and open house this week. This month's event includes an exhibition called Nostalgia, featuring artists who draw from memory to revisit places, people, and moments. I always remember Mainframe Studios because I drive past it. It tells me to relax and breathe. Hopefully you get a chance to relax and breathe as well. Thanks for joining us today, and thanks to our sponsors, the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University. Each week, you can count on us for a dose of balanced news with the context you need. If you enjoyed today's show, please like and subscribe. We'll see you back here next Wednesday.